We all think that the internet allows more freedom or agency in what we create and say, but is this really the case? For the past few weeks I've made a real effort to become more active around the web, creating various bits of media from music videos to Wikipedia articles, in an attempt to investigate what I'd get out of it. While doing this, I came across a guy called Ethan Zuckerman, BAM, who said that because of the introduction of Web 2.0 and its tools which are becoming easier to use, mainly because everyone wants to share pictures of funny cats, the web is now easily used to create activism content. But Sean, what's Web 2.0? Great question. Web 2.0 is the web that we have now, that people can interact with and create media on rather than just read like before, and this is done through tools like YouTube or Twitter. Thanks! No problem. Now when I started, I thought this was a load of bull. People don't usually use the internet for activism and politics, right? I certainly had no interest in politics. Then I stepped away from posting about my latest meal on Facebook and into other types of media, which I thought was art for art's sake. Looking back, I found a lot of political meaning behind them that I didn't consider before. But what does this have to do with agency? Well, people like Patrick Lichty talked about a continuum of agency, where things go from having complete control to little agency at all. I mean, sure, he was talking about the lack of agency in glitch art specifically, but his ideas can be used elsewhere. He said that the tight structures of a computer, like not being able to see what you're doing during glitch art, means that we lack agency. But this isn't solely the case. In my own glitch art, I thought that I was just playing around and using effects which I liked the look of, but looking back I realised that images, especially this one, had political underlies. I split it into very different sections to highlight how this is how people are seen in society. We're not seen as a full personality, just the little bits that interest different people. By doing so, I was also recreating these ideas, showing the body as something to be looked at and judged, and these are the political structures that were shaping or even stopping my agency. Another thing I created was a political mashup. I mean, in this one the political angle is quite clear.
I also feel for all those who live in fear because of these appalling scenes that we've seen on the streets of our country. People should be in no doubt that we are on the side of the law-abiding people who are appalled by what has happened in their own communities. As ever, police officers have shown incredible bravery on our streets.
But this is something I thought I had a lot of agency in, and reflecting on it, I didn't at all. Cameron could very easily find my video and take it down, no questions asked. Making it, I also had to consider the YouTube guidelines, many of which I was actually breaking, in order to adhere to the most to let it slip under the radar. I was also restricted by the videos available, Cameron's speech, citizen footage, all different structures holding back my freedom. Now my gifts, again something that seems like I could create whatever the hell I wanted, but similar to my glitch art. I focus on reducing a person down to different functions, and use the loops to highlight the banal things that we do each day, looking at how a person is never seen as whole, especially in this neoliberal society. However, I was trying my hardest to get a perfect loop, and was disappointed when this didn't happen. Not a direct structure, but the idea that things have to look professional in order to become successful definitely shaped how I thought about my gifts, how I didn't have the agency that I thought I did. So yes, Web 2.0 does give the average guy a lot more opportunities to get his voice heard, and yes, we do have a lot more freedom than before, but there will always be structures holding us back. We may find a way to get past them in the future, but for now we need to realise this fact. Structures and ideologies get internalised, and we end up reproducing them without really thinking about it. We don't have complete agency online at all.